Agent Shauna Stump, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call Shauna when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Good evening, everybody. Happy Thursday to everybody out there in Southeast Ohio, and welcome back to Trimble High School. Will White Gymnasium, the site of senior night tonight, as the Trimble Tomcats look to get win number 6 on the season and win number 2 in the conference as they take on the Belpre Golden Eagles. I'm Ethan. Sergeant Jake Skurlock is alongside for me. We will hear from him shortly, but let's set the scene for this matchup tonight. It is, of course, senior night, and all of this Trimble seniors are in the starting lineup for tonight. Paul Sharp, Caleb Cahoe, and Luke Osborne, the 3 Tomcat seniors that are being honored this evening. We just got done with the awesome pregame ceremony honoring their achievements and what they're planning to do in their next steps in their future. We want to congratulate them on great Trimble careers, and actually it was great. They brought up a great memory for Tomcat fans. Both Osborne and Cahoe said their favorite memory from when they were Tomcats was that famous win for Trimble 2 seasons ago in the Convocation Center against Notre Dame. One of the best basketball games, by the way, I've ever seen in this area. Unbelievable game there. But obviously Belpre coming in as well. Should be an interesting game, and we'll see who comes out on top. Jake, obviously you've got a great basketball mind. You have watched and been around the game, to full disclosure, a lot longer and a lot more than I have. So what do you look for in these games to be the difference in this matchup?
When you get 2 schools, smaller schools coming together to play a game like this, you really look at that rebounding battle and that turnover margins. A lot of times you see the team who wins the turnover battle tends to win the basketball game, and you want to win on the boards. The points in the paint going to be crucial for 4 quarters. You look at these 2 schools warming up. It looks like Belpre has a little bit of advantage in terms of size. Look for that to play a factor early and often here in this one.
Belpre comes in at 8-8 overall, 4-3 in the TVC-Hocking. Trimble at 5-14, 1-7 in the league. You know, for Belpre, they lost their last game. They've lost 2 of their last 3. They lost to a very, very good Marietta squad about 2 weeks ago. They were able to get a win at Frontier last week, and then earlier this week they lost to a school from across the border down in West Virginia. They lost to Parkersburg. A short trip for that squad, just right across the bridge, really, to take on Parkersburg. Lost 69-55, and that one. This team is solid, but the back half of the season, maybe not quite where they want it to be. They've won just 2 of their last 6 games. AJ Copen's the name to watch for this squad. AJ Copen, very talented young player for the Belpre Golden Eagles squad. He's been his younger brother. A lot of people remember Chris Copen, what he was able to do for the Golden Eagles. AJ coming up, playing as a sophomore already, making big plays for this squad. And then for Trimble, some history on the line tonight for the Tomcats. Brady Jasix, number 12, just 4 points away for breaking into that exclusive 1,000-point club. So we expect to see that at some point tonight. Obviously, the seniors will be honored, but a junior in Brady Jasix, what an accomplishment to be able to already be pretty much at 1,000 points with still a full season of high school basketball to play.
It's fun to be a part of a game and witness somebody accomplish such a historic high school accomplishment in scoring 1,000 points. Not to mention, like you said, before he even begins the senior season. Shows the impact he's had for this squad over the last 2.5 going on 3 years now.
Absolutely. And you see, I mean, everybody who's listened to our broadcast and watch our broadcast, if you're tuned in over on our Total Media YouTube stream, we appreciate your eyes and ears over there as well. Everybody who sees and knows Trimble basketball and knows Brady Jasix knows, number 1, how much of a competitor he is, but number 2, just how skilled he is in terms of getting to the basket. He's athletic. He's got that package in and around the lane and in and around the basketball rim. So keep an eye on him tonight. And obviously, we expect that history could be broken very early in this game. We know Jasix really likes to jump on games and make things quick at the start. So we'll see how that goes. Let's give you the starting lineups for this matchup. We'll start out with the visitors from Belpre. It's going to be number 13, Hayden Tabler, number 14, Malik Curry, number 23, Carson Woodford, number 24, AJ Copen, and number 32, rounding it out, is Carter Greathouse. Some other good guys to have off of the bench. some big players. Caden Davis will come off the bench. Some of these other guys. So I had to kind of transpose names here. Belpre's got some weird roster stuff going on, so looking at all those different things. But you got Terrell as well. Again, I don't know the first name for him. The joys of high school basketball around here. We have plenty of names for Trimble. Paul Sharp, Caleb Cahill, Luke Osborne just mentioned, those three seniors all getting the start for the Tomcats. Brady Jasix also in there, number 12, and rounding it out, the lineup is number 14, Hunter Brandeberry. For the Tomcats, they've lost their last 6 games. They've been right in some of these right up until the last few moments, and they haven't been able to get it over the finish line. What do you think might be the difference for them tonight if they're to try and break the losing streak, Jake?
I think the key is managing emotions. Like you said, it's senior night. You got 3 seniors playing their last home game here in this gym, as well as a guy who's trying to hit the 1,000-point milestone. How can they manage those emotions in the first 6 minutes of this game and settle in and find a flow into offense, as well as sit down defensively and keep those Belpre bigs out of the paint?
Absolutely, and I think I agree with you. And if you're watching on stream, you can see I do think that Belpre does have a little bit of a size advantage. Especially on the outside. They've got some players that are going to be able to be taller. Now we know that Brady Jasix, while I think he's listed on this roster that I've got from Trimble, he's listed at 5'9" tall. I will say he's probably taller than that, number 1, and number 2, he jumps a whole lot taller than that. He can fly through the sky, get some high arcing rebounds, and he will make those plays where, soar towards the hoop, put it and ones, put it back up. So keep an eye on that tonight, and we know how dynamic he can be. And I'm sure he'll be looking to have that 1,000-point in a dramatic way. I think he'll try to do it flashy. That's how he likes to do it. So we'll see if Brady Jasix could do that tonight. Again, just 4 points away from it. 996 points in the high school career so far, Brady Jasix. I'm sure there's plenty more in that career, but tonight he'll look to earn his place among the greats in Trimble history. We know this program, such a esteemed basketball institution, some phenomenal years. Howie Caldwell, all the great things that he did here for the Tomcats for so many years. So many trips to the Convo, like I mentioned earlier. And this Trimble team, again, a little bit of a rebuild these last couple of years, working to get some talent in. They have a second year with a new head coach, with Eric Tabler in the building now, but the Tomcats will be looking to try and keep some momentum, or get some momentum, should say, here as they look to wrap up and close out senior night here with a win. We're going to step aside for the first time this evening as they play the national anthem here at Will White Gymnasium. We're going to have TVC Hoops when we come back. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
Searching for a trusted and dependable...
Be Reliable Heating and Cooling. Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass. Comfort you can count on.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma of dishes made with true Cajun heart. It's perfect for group gatherings, family dinners, or a flavorful takeout night. Don't taste what everyone's talking about. The Cajun Island at the Bridge. Delicious Cajun cuisine, generous portions, and friendly service right here in Southeast Ohio.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, window siding, and excavating services. Call J&K Contracting today at 740-698-3521 and let's get to work.
At the heart of our community and cheering along with you, Merchants National Bank has been your local bank for over 145 years. Just like your team on the field, we're committed to hard work, teamwork, and supporting our community. Whether you're saving for your future, buying your first home, or growing your business.
Starting lineups being introduced here for the Tomcats, and as of right now, we're doing the Belpre lineups first. Again, we'll give them to you in case you're just joining us. It is number 13, Hayden Tabler. Number 14, Malik Curry. Number 23, Carson Woodford. Number 24 is A.J. Copen. And number 32 is Carter Greathouse. That is your Belpre starting five. And now is it here? The music and the hype package getting going here for the Tomcats as they turn out the lights inside Will White Gymnasium. We'll bring you the starting lineup for the Tomcats as well. Paul Sharp, Caleb Cahoe, number 5. Number 10 is Luke Osborne. Number 12 is Grady Jasix. And number 14 is Hunter Brandenberry. Again, all 3 seniors that were honored on senior night tonight, Sharp, Cahoe, and Osborne, all getting the start here on senior night. Also a couple other, they honored a wrestler, Eric Wooten, who is also a senior, and they honored a cheerleader, Miley McKee. All the seniors that were honored tonight for the Tomcats. We're just about ready for some TVC hoops. Again, Belpre coming in 4-3 in the TVC-Hocking. Obviously, the Tomcats out of the mix. Belpre would need a lot of things to go their way should they want to sneak in a potential break or conference championship, but obviously they want to try and win as many games as you can. I mean, we're still a few days away. We will have the girls' playoff brackets come out here on Sunday, but the boys will still be another week or so from now. So keep an eye on that as we head into this one. Tomcats and Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles are coached by Ryan Leisure as we are underway. J6 wins the tip, and it actually ends up with A.J. Copen for Belpre. So the Golden Eagles will control the basketball first, and it'll be Malik Curry now on it, who's another one who's played pretty much ever since he was a freshman for Belpre. Both him and Copen have been big parts of this team for a long time. And he'll have Caleb Cahoe defending him early here for the Golden Eagles. It goes back to Tabler up top of the key. This is Carson Woodford at back inside to Tabler, lost his footing for a second. Now Woodford's got an open 3, yes sir.
Tomcats come out in the early 2-3 zone with some high ball pressure there. Look for Belpre to find the middle of the floor just like they did there for kick out open shots.
That Tomcat zone has had its struggles at times this season as J6 fires one into the corner. It was tipped away by Curry. And this Belpre, good traveling Belpre crowd. There's a quick early substitution from Tabler. Hunter Brandenberry checks in for Paul Sharp. It actually looks like they changed the lineup from what I got initially. It looks like Dirk Walton came into the game to start. I didn't catch that. As that we get a foot on the baseline there from Osborne. That will be a turnover for the Tomcats. Curry will bring it up the floor here again. Curry and Copen have really been doing it ever since, like I mentioned earlier, Chris Copen was a really talented player for Belpre over the years. This is AJ, his younger brother, who was playing as a freshman last season. He's now in his sophomore year. Back out to Tabler now, who had that nice kick out on the last possession. Here's the score on that last possession. This is Woodford all the way back out top. Copen for 3, that's short. Rebound is picked up and scored, finished.
Just what we talked about there, Ethan. Got to let them off the boards. Got to find a way to keep those bigs out of the game. Offensive rebound, easy putback, 2 points.
It's Ensor who was able to get that. Malachi Ensor. There's another turnover. Back the other way go the Golden Eagles. This is Copen inside. Ensor all alone. And he hits the Trimble crowd with a too small. And it's a great start for Belpre. Ensor with 4 quick points. Back the other way go the Tomcats. Need to get the lid off the bucket here early. Belpre threatening an early storm. Osborne for 3. That's long. Rebound goes to Malik Curry. Curry taking it back the other way. Now it's up inside to Tabler. Nice feed inside. Ensor. Easy. And Belpre coming out with a storm to start this game off. 9-0 run in the opening 2 minutes. And Coach Tabler is fired up on the sidelines for Trimble. Needs to get his guys right. We're going to step aside, quick break. We'll be right back. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock.
At the heart of our community and cheering along with you, Merchants National Bank has been your local bank for over 145 years. Just like your team on the field, we're committed to hard work, teamwork, and supporting our community. Whether you're saving for your future, buying your first home, or growing your business, Merchants National Bank is here to help you reach your goals. Stop by our branch on Stimson Avenue and talk to Beth, Mark, or Greg. Merchants National Bank, a real community bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on. Tri-County Career Center helps
points to start this game off. Now into the corner for Brandenburg as the Tomcats really need to get something going, and the pressure right now has just proven to be too much.
You saw there on that possession, J6 was able to get 2 feet in the paint and 3 bodies immediately collapsed on him and he had to kick out. Look for that to be a trend here early.
Belpre will take it back up the floor as they get it back out to Copen. Here's a 3. That is no good. Ensor tips it away from J6, but it'll be out of bounds off of him. And it will be a Tomcat basketball. No rebound scored there. Trimble still don't have a rebound in the opening 3-ish minutes of this game. Belpre have 2 of them early, 1 from Ensor, 1 from Malik Curry. Trimble haven't even put up a shot yet in the first 3 minutes of this game. This pressure right now suffocating for the Golden Eagles. Here's Brandenburg trying to get it into Osborne, which he does. Osborne now at the top of the key. Tight defense here from Woodford. J6 now got the double team, jumps inside, kick out, nice kick out. Osborne for 3, no good. Rebound is picked up there by Ensor. Here's Copen, missed his first 2 threes of the game, jump step inside, now all the way back out to Ensor. Ensor gets it around the horn to Curry. He'll put up a 3, that's in and out. It's gonna be off of Tabler, I believe. Him and Osborne went up for that rebound, goes out of bounds. It will be Tomcat basketball.
Trimble's got to find a way here to string some passes together and just get an open look. Try to get something going to the hoop if possible. They're just way out of sync trying to get started here.
Yeah, out of sync's the right way to describe it. They have really just been, I think suffocated might be the best way to describe it. They haven't found any space. They haven't had any easy looks, and really at the end of the day, you got to give a ton of credit to what Belpre's doing defensively. There's Osborne trying to change that. And that is exactly why Luke Osborne has been such a big player for this Tomcat team for so many years. Ensor now as Belpre try to go back to work inside, too easy. Copen underneath the basket with a free 2. Beautiful find there from Ensor. And Malachi Ensor is kind of doing it all right now as there's a... They're going to get a foul on the backside. I think they're going to get, they're going to get a foul on Belpre there, I think. It looked to me like Osborne just kind of slipped over and fell.
And that was a very late whistle. I'm not sure exactly what the call was there.
Coaching staff incredulous on the sideline. They can't believe it. It's a little bit of a break for the Tomcats. Here's Osborne. That was going to be a free run out, likely a free 2 points for Belpre. Gets it back to Cahoe, gets back to J6, who hasn't had a shot yet in this game. Here's Osborne, who's had a couple. Has the only 2 points of the game, as there's a good tip away from Copen again, and there's that spacing again.
The Tomcats are seeing how aggressive Belpre is being on defense, and they're trying to hit some back cuts. Unfortunately, active hands there from Belpre kept that one from getting through.
J6 gets the inbound, driving, slicing inside, little floater, that's good. Brady J6, 2 points away from 1K. Beautiful floating shot there to get the Tomcats back within 7. It's 11-4. Now Ensor's got it back. Malachi Ensor gets it to Curry. Malik Curry for 3. That's no good. Off back bumper. Almost kind of looked like the Tyrese Halliburton shot against the Knicks there for a second in the Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. That's a little bit of PTSD for this Knicks fan right
I was about
here.
to say there was one difference between that shot and the one we just witnessed.
Yeah, it went down, unfortunately for my Knicks. As J6 brings it back up the floor. Gets it into Osborne. Osborne going back door for J6. He just couldn't sort his hands out. It was a great find. And J6, I think, just almost kind of dropped the ball a little bit there as Curry all the way into the corner. Now Copen with another three. That's no good. Off to the right. And Osborne's going to save it and keep it in. Good rebound there from Luke Osborne. Now J6 all the way up the floor to Brandeberry. Beautiful find. And Trimble starting to get some momentum finally on offense after a slow start. Belpre now going to take it back up the floor. This is Hayden Tabler back to Malik Curry. Curry all the way around to Copen. Copen gets it inside, wide open and easy for Malachi Ensor.
I'm not sure the ball was intended for him there, but it found his hands and he was wide open. Take it easy too any day of the week.
And he's got the size. I mean, I don't have a listed height on Malachi Ensor, but actually, no, I do. He's listed at 6'4", and that is showing up and then some. There's another feed inside by J6 looking for Walton. We're going to get a foul on Ensor as Walton and him were jostling for position there. Ensor took a swipe on the inside. Great Trimble student section here this evening as it is senior night. Again, if you're looking for that Athens-Nelsonville York game, we've got that over on WATH right now. Dylan Bly is on the call for that one. Big game between two heated rivals in the 7-4-0 and in the TVC Ohio. That one's over at McAfee Gymnasium, and it's on WATH. J6 long two, no good. Rebound by Copen. Up the other way goes Belpre, slicing inside. Curry back out. Ensor's going to pass up the three, drive inside, dump off to Curry. Nice pass and finish. Malachi Ensor's doing a little bit of everything right now for this Belpre squad.
What I'm loving from is his conditioning. He's getting up and down the floor. He's running. He's rim running. He's rebounding. He's doing everything you want out of a big man right now. Look at that, active hands.
And the active hands as well. Osborne, and he gets the tip off the back. Brandeberry's able to get the rebound. Crowd wants to travel. Plenty of traveling Belpre fans as well. As now we're going to get a foul. This one's going to go against Brandeberry. First foul of the game by the Tomcats. 1:04 to go and a rapid first quarter. We get a couple of substitutions into the game here for the Golden Eagles. We're going to have Terrell check into the game. We've also got a Jaden Gibbs in as well. Here is Curry. Good screen set there. Now Copen gets it back. And this is Terrell. Terrell back to Tabler. Curry, fake. Drive inside, another fake, and that's going to be a foul on Walton. A little bit too much contact on the hand of Malik Curry, and Curry is going to shoot the first free throws of tonight's game.
You're seeing a lot of cross-screen actions and a lot of back-screen actions from the Golden Eagles here. They're finding ways to get those backdoor passes, easy layups, or foul calls like we just saw.
Curry's first free throw is good. Okay, neither team been particularly potent from beyond the arc. Trimble's missed their 4 3-point attempts. Belpre's also shot 4, but they've made one. They made their first attempt. As Curry gets both free throws, he's got 4 early points. Tomcats trail by 11, 17-6. Osborne gets it back to Brandeberry. Brandeberry to Cade Burba, who's into the game for the first time for the Tomcats. He's got to get rid of it, and he has it poked away by Curry, and nicely, again, secured by Gibbs. Gibbs will take it up the floor, Jaden Gibbs. Gibbs will get it back to Tabler. Again, Belpre's size advantage really been showing so far in this game. They're out rebounding Trimble, and these screens are causing them issues as well. Curry with the nice fake, and the shot comes up a little short. Copen with almost like a volleyball set there to try and get it back into the net with just a couple seconds left on the clock. No good. Not sure if I should give him a rebound for that. I don't know what the ruling is there. But at the end of the day, Belpre has to be thrilled with how that first quarter went. 17-6. They are in control at the moment. Tomcats still looking to try and get a foothold in this game. Brady J6 just 2 points from history. He's at 998. Needs 2 more for 1,000. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
Roving reporter here. Excuse me, ma'am. I'll give you $14,934,386.83 if you can tell me the best place in town to get pops, chips, candy, sports drinks, and a lot more.
Stop and Cop?
That's right! Stop and Cop drive-through carryout is the best place to get party stuff. Munchies, all kinds of pops and sodas.
Excuse me?
Candies galore, chips, sports drinks.
Excuse me?
Yes, what is it?
What about my money?
What money?
Something $1 million.
Can't remember how much, huh? Stop and Cop drive-through carryout, 362 Richland Avenue, Athens. Proud supporter of high school sports.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media.
Second quarter action now. Trimble staring at an early deficit, 17-6. They got it back to a 5-point game, but then a quick 6-0 run to end the quarter from Belpre. Put the game back out of reach again for the Tomcats. Now they need to try and find a way to get back into this game. As again, that high pressure right now for Belpre. Trimble have only really shot the ball, like I want to say about 5 or 6 times, and that's almost unheard of. The defensive pressure for Belpre has been absolutely fantastic, and right now the Tomcats don't have an answer. Osborne trying to make an answer, and that is how you do it. Slicing around defenders and putting up the bucket for 2. Back the other way go the Tomcats. Or excuse me, the Eagles. There's a floater from Copen. That's no good. Walton and Copen fighting for the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. So good job there by Copen to force the tie up, and it will give the Golden Eagles the ball back. Copen, a little bit of an off-shooting night so far. Hasn't made he only has 1 made field goal so far in this game on 5 attempts, 2 missed threes.
And Belpre has not shot the ball that well. They're living on the offensive rebounds, and they're making their close shots, jump shot wise.
And there is a perfect example right there for you as Copen misses a 3rd three. Walton was able to get that rebound. And the Tomcats going back the other way. J6, tough floater, that's no good. And it's picked up by Malachi Ensor, who's got 6 points, 3 boards early. Inside, tough over the contact. What a finish. Malik Curry.
Really good drive there. Way to keep his chin on the rim, keep his eyes looking at where the target is, floats it up and in.
Beautiful job there from Malik Curry. He's got 6 points as well. Osborne looking inside. There's an entry pass denial by Ensor. 2-on-1 run out potential here as Curry puts it up, and he gets the roll. Golden Eagles rolling early in this one, 21-8 with 6 to go in the second quarter.
Second quarter starts very similar to the way the first quarter started.
And again, Trimble just don't have an answer really on either side of the floor at the moment. Here's Osborne slicing to the hoop. He's trying to make his own answer. That's 6 points for Luke Osborne. He's getting going. Now the rest of the Tomcats got to find some offense, and they got to get some boards as well. 21-10 is the advantage for the Golden Eagles. Here's Copen again. Copen with the mid-range jumper. That comes up short. He's come up short a few times tonight, has Copen. As that one's poked away from J6 by a combination of Copen and Ensor. Now Curry spinning to the hoop. Heard that a few times, haven't we? As you get Osborne up the floor. Inside, J6 gets the floater. And there is history.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that basket, Brady J6 has now scored 1,000 points for his Trimble career.
1,000 points for Brady J6. They stop the game briefly. They bring out his banner. 1,000 points, and as they say, and counting, as I'm sure there's quite a few more in his career. What a fantastic career for Brady J6, and it's far from over.
And what a fitting way to get your 1,000th point.
Just a bruising bucket, 100%, straight to the cup, no nonsense. He's coming over now, giving some fist bumps to the crowd. Handshake, mom and dad, I imagine. Hugs there. family is here.
Now everybody wants a high five now.
But yeah, Brady didn't play football this year to focus on basketball, right? Was the starting quarterback for the Tomcats. Decided to focus on hoops, and you're seeing it pay off, all the hard work. And Brady J6 has continued to be a huge part of this Tomcat program. It's been cool to see him develop and grow over these years. So congratulations once again to him. 1,000 points for Brady J6 as we get the action back underway. That bucket also cut the lead back to single digits. It's a 12-21 lead. J6 got the steal, but had it taken right back by Woodford, and he got it in easily to Tabler for his first points of the game. And the lead is back to 11. Brandenburg was wide open in the corner. Osborne missed it. Osborne jump stepped into the lane, and a nice floating finish as Luke Osborne.
He's getting downhill whenever he wants.
Absolutely getting downhill. He's got 8 points, 6 of them in this quarter. And the Tomcats starting to find something offensively after that early pressure gave them fits. Malachi Ensor now had that great start. This is Gibbs who's back into the game. Tabler back to Gibbs. Gibbs spinning. He's got Caleb Cahoe on him, trying to duck in, and yeah, just lean that shoulder in a little too hard. That's going to be an offensive foul.
Maybe Brady J6 scoring his 1,000th point is what this team needed to get some momentum.
100%. You get a bucket on this possession, you got a very different ball game to the one we were talking about a few minutes ago. As Tomcats starting to find their foothold. They are playing from behind. They've played from behind a lot this season. See if they can pull off the comeback here. Here's Osborne. He's got Copen on him tight. He picked up his dribble. He's got to get rid of it. He does to Brandenburg, who stepped out.
That Belpre ball pressure making him pick up this dribble from about 30 feet from the hoop, and just like that, another turnover.
The turnovers are piling up for the Tomcats, already in double digits. We're in the second quarter. Here's Ensor, all the way out to Gibbs. Nice screen by Ensor. Now Gibbs will pull from 3. That's long. Rebound goes to J6.
Sometimes you got to wonder, why am I so wide open?
As J6 will pull long 2. That's money. Beautiful shot there in the mid-range for Brady J6. We get a timeout, Belpre. Tomcats have new life. This is a 7-point game. 30-second timeout. We'll step aside as well. 23-16. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning
These are adult courses. You too can boost your
chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma of dishes made with true Cajun heart. It's perfect.
athlete.
As we come back to the action, Malachi Ensor getting to the cup with efficiency. He's got 8 points, and the Tomcats lead. The Tomcats deficit has increased back to 9 points. It's 25-16. Turk Walton has it poked away by Copen, who turned around, found the ball right at him. Curry with the left. That's a beautiful shot. You've heard Curry with the left a few times before. Not necessarily in Trimble, but in the big leagues. We know how potent Steph Curry is, and I'm sure I'm not the first broadcaster to make that connection, as Hunter Brandenburg takes things back the other way for the Tomcats. Inside, nice feed by Osborne. J6 actually double clutched at that, but he was still able to get it up and in. The Tomcats are starting to find their footing here offensively.
And it's all started with Osborne being the facilitator, whether it be him shooting or him passing. He's finding ways to get.
And there's a steal by Brady J6. Can he take it coast to coast? You bet. Brady J6 is heating up. So are the Tomcats. J6 has got 10 now, as that's poked away from Copen by Brandeberry.
Participating in homecoming at halftime, please come to the hallway. Participating in homecoming at halftime, please come to the hallway.
Substitution, Gibbs will check back out of the game. Carson Woodford back in for Belpre. Lee Curry's got it now. He's got J6 on him. That's a good battle to keep your eye on throughout the course of this game. Osborne is back on Tabler. Here is Ensor, who I'm not sure if Trimble have an answer for at the moment.
They're right there was exactly what how they have to stop him, is make him catch it 25 feet from the hoop. If he catches it down low, it's over.
Right.
You got to have him catching it farther away from the hoop.
Absolutely, and don't want to look, if he hits a three, fair enough, right? You want to make it as difficult as possible, and that's what they're trying to do. Here's Curry with the handles, gets it off to Tabler. Now there's that high pressure you saw right there from Walton, getting way out of the paint and trying to make his life difficult. Nice backdoor cut, but there's a kickball, very slight, but a kickball there on Walton as Curry tried to find Ensor on the pick and roll.
That was a simple touch and roll. They didn't set the full screen. You
Right.
just put two hands on him and you're out of there. You've seen that a couple times from Ensor so far in this first half.
Yeah, it's that quick ball movement they've really tried to utilize, and there's another backdoor cut from Copen. Nice spinning finish.
Back screens, cross screens. We've been talking about it all half.
Causing Trimble issues defensively. And obviously offensively, that high pressure. It's been an interesting system for Belpre. Here's Osborne for three. Trimble still hasn't hit a three. That one was deflected, but Cahill was able to get the rebound, I should say. 1:25 to go. It's a 9-point lead for Belpre, 29-20. J6 has got Tabler on him. He dumps it off to Brandeberry at the left elbow. Brandeberry dumps it back inside. J6 slicing to the cup, and that is what he does. Brady J6 is heating up. He's got 12. And Trimble, again, very much more in this game in this quarter than they were in the first.
It's got to start on this end, Ethan. They got to find a way to get a couple stops.
Absolutely right. A minute to play here in this opening half, second quarter. Osborne with a poke away there. Another poke away. Belpre crowd wants a foul, not given. Cahill with some good defense here. Woodford spinning inside. Got it to Ensor. Can it be saved? No, it cannot. And there's the turnover that Trimble were desperately craving. Again, Trimble scored just 6 points in the first quarter. They've put up already in this quarter double that. Well over double that. So the offensive fix has been applied, but now can they end the quarter on a positive note and make this a very interesting second half? What a rejection from the back there by Copen, as Osborne thought he had a free lane, and Copen came from behind and shut that door.
He beat him on the initial. He had about a step and a half on him, and just like that, the recovery was there. Nice block.
Very good play there by A.J. Copen. Belpre will have the inbound here. It's a second foul of the game on Osborne there off the run out. Lee Curry now. You imagine Belpre will likely hold here for the final shot with 17 seconds to go in the opening half. Curry with the ball fake. Now gets it back inside. Jump step. No travel call. There's the three. That's no good. Neither team's been particularly good from three. 4 seconds, 2 seconds. Osborne's got to stop. Yeah, he walked. He kind of slipped on the floor there a little bit.
I think he was in between passing and shooting there. He had a man up court. There's a couple bodies in between. I don't think he could have made up his mind and ended up sliding his feet.
Copen hits it off the rim from half court on the quick run out attempt, and that will do it for the first half. So the Tomcats much more in it in the second quarter than they were in the first. They cut the deficit from 11 to 7 in that second frame. They win the quarter. And there's some work to do with the halftime locker room, but a much more positive talk than I imagine the one between the first and second quarter. We'll step aside. We will take a quick halftime break. When we come back, we'll break down what we saw in that first half and some tidbits for the Tomcats to try and get back into this one in the third quarter. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week and watching it on Total Media Sports.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma of dishes made with true Cajun heart. It's perfect for group gatherings, family dinners, or a flavorful takeout night. Don't taste what everyone's talking about. The Cajun Island at the Bridge. Delicious Cajun cuisine, generous portions, and friendly service right here in Southeast Ohio.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, window siding, and excavating services. Call J&K Contracting today at 740-698-3521 and let's get to work.
At the heart of our community and cheering along with you, Merchants National Bank has been your local bank for over 145 years. Just like your team on the field, we're committed to hard work, teamwork, and supporting our community. Whether you're saving for your future, buying your first home, or growing your business, Merchants National Bank is here to help you reach your goals. Stop by our branch on Stimson Avenue and talk to Beth, Mark, or Greg. Merchants National Bank, a real community bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Stuff. It was just that, so this is all lost on me.
I'm in the same boat.
But congrats to everybody involved in that. Obviously, it's senior night, so a busy evening here at Will White Gymnasium.
A lot of juice in the building.
It is like this soundboard like mutes sometimes when it gets super loud, and we've had it mute a few times because it's loud in here. That's great to see. So we've had some awesome moments in here. Obviously, the big thing, if you missed it, history was made. Just a little bit ago, Brady Jasix hits that 1,000-point mark. Oh, they're deciding who it is. I didn't know who it was.
We've already had one piece of history. I feel like this is another one right here.
Yeah, there you go. Good. Congratulations to that young lady. There you go. As it's winter homecoming. I didn't know that they did winter. See, there it is. You can feel the juice in the building.
Oh, yeah, that's the Keen, and everybody was excited.
This guy's all about it. Love to see it. As they crown him the winter homecoming king and queen right there. Congrats to them. As I wanted to ask you, obviously, if you're seeing the game from an analytical perspective, and you're seeing a lot of these Belpre ball screens and the movement that they're doing, and it's hurting Trimble on both sides of the floor. What are the adjustments the Tomcats can make at halftime to try and maybe not slow it down, or maybe not stop it, because they probably can't fully stop it, but slow it down and make it a little bit less effective?
So defensively, we'll start defensively for Trimble. They need to communicate better. There's too many eyes that are on the ball. Mm-hmm. All of the actions that Belpre are doing, most of it is off-ball actions, whether it be back screens, cross screens, like we've talked about. They have to talk through those better, and they have to keep an eye on ball and man, because they're getting beat backdoor way too much, and that's an easy entry. It's an easy layup. You have to make Belpre earn everything, especially when they have the size that they do. Enzer was feasting just off simple catches down low and quick up and finishes. offensively, they just got to handle the ball pressure at half court a little bit better, start moving it around. Once they started getting downhill and stopped settling for jump shots, they were getting good looks and they were scoring a lot better, as we talked about in that second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you look at the Tomcats, the other thing I guess you could look for on the offensive side here, the Tomcats have 22 points, 20 of them are from Brady Jasix and Luke Osborne. Jasix got 12, Osborne's got 8. Both of those guys really came alive in that second quarter.
And of those 20, 18 of them were in the paint. Jasix made one mid-range jump shot. Other than that, all of them were in the paint.
Trimble haven't hit a single three. I mean, to be fair to them, is they're defending the perimeter well. Belpre's only hit 1 3, but Belpre's had a lot more opportunities. Belpre's missed a lot more shots, and that's why this game is close. And I think that'll be a point of emphasis for Belpre in this locker room, is they haven't hit some of those open opportunities. They've had some threes, they've had some chances, and they have swung and missed a few times.
And what you say as a coach in that locker room is, hey, we're getting the looks we're supposed to be getting. They're going to start falling. They're going to start falling. You can't pass up on open shots, especially when you have defensive intensity. If it's there, you got to take it. So as a coach, you tell them, hey, we're getting the looks we want. Let's keep taking them. We'll start knocking them down.
Absolutely, and we'll see what the adjustments are when we come back here, as the teams are just about to come out of the locker room, and we will play our second half here. Good one on tap, and we should have a good second half here as we wrap up the halftime festivities and get ready for the second half of hoops. We've got a few more minutes. We'll step aside one final time, and then we will come back. Second half hoops when we return. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
The Uptown Clinic powered by Holzer is located at 5 North Court Street in Athens. Nurse practitioner Amy Ward and staff provide walk-in urgent care services, on-site lab testing, primary care services, and much more. If you're on your way to work, class, or back home and need care, stop by the Holzer Uptown Clinic, conveniently located for Ohio University students, staff, and families. That's the Holzer Uptown Clinic at 5 North Court Street in Athens.
Roving reporter here. Excuse me, ma'am. I'll give you $14,934,386.83 if you can tell me the best place in town to get pops, chips, candy, sports drinks, and a lot more.
Stop and Cop?
That's right! Stop and Cop drive-through carryout is the best place to get party stuff. Munchies, all kinds of pops and sodas.
Excuse me?
Candies galore, chips, sports drinks.
Excuse me?
Yes, what is it?
What about my money?
What money?
Something $1 million.
Can't remember how much, huh? Stop and Cop drive-through carryout, 362 Richland Avenue, Athens. Proud supporter of high school sports.
Integrated Services is constantly seeking partnerships.
How can I have a meaningful relationship with primary care providers so that we can take care of our shared community of people that need support?
We've grown exponentially, and I really see the next 5 to 10 years being a similar story.
The opportunities are endless.
Since 1963, Donato's was built on 3 fundamentals: creating a superior product, hiring great people, and adhering to strong principles that promote goodwill in the community. Stop by East State Street and try out their appetizing pizzas, subs, salads, desserts, and beverages with party sizes available. Donato's only uses the freshest of ingredients with no artificial colors in their food. Eat fresh. Every piece is important. Only at Donato's on East State Street in Athens.
When you make the right decision, it feels good, like a quarterback throwing to the open receiver or the point guard making the perfect pass. It feels good to make the right insurance decision, too. That's why State Farm agent Shauna Stump is here in Athens to help you select the right protection at the right price. Shauna will make sure you understand your State Farm coverages so you'll know what to expect if the unexpected happens. With State Farm agent Shauna Stump, it's easy to make the right choice. Just call Shauna when you want the real deal. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Searching for a trusted and dependable HVAC company who will answer your call and provide top-notch customer service? Air Claws Heating and Cooling Systems are your locally owned and operated HVAC experts. In business for 30 years and proudly serving Nelsonville, Bookville, Gloucester, Albany, Athens, and surrounding areas, we are your hometown solution to comfort in your home and business. We service all brands and are your local Bryant authorized dealer. Get prepared for the winter chill by searching airclaws.com.
Welcome back to Gloucester. Welcome back to the second half of action. Tomcats will get us rolling. We're back underway as Trimble leads Belpre at the moment. Belpre leads Trimble 29-22. Brandenburg has that one tipped away by Copen. who again just makes plays. Copen inside to Tabler. Tabler back out. Copen for three. That's no good. Rebounds tipped out. Eventually, Osborne is able to get it. There's another missed open three shot there. Brandenburg gets in the corner. Here's a J6 three. In and out. No good. Tomcats still yet to make a three in this game.
You're already seeing some higher intensity from Trimble, though, especially with the way they started that first quarter and they started that second quarter. This third quarter can't be the same where all of a sudden they're out of this ball
You can't be staring at a double-digit deficit off the jump. I'm right with you on that, as Tomcats clearly feeling it here early, as that one is swung into the corner by Curry. Now Ensor is going to pull from three. That's good. You can tell it's not necessarily his forte to pull from beyond the arc, but when they give it to you, you might as well take it.
Big fella said, why not let it fly? Nobody else is making them. I'm going to do it on my own.
Second made three of this game by either team. As now Osborne, or no, they're going to get a foul on Woodford there, as Osborne was jockeying along the baseline. First foul of the game on Carson Woodford, who had the other three of the opening, I think the second possession of the game was the last time we saw a three made. It was Woodford who hit that shot. Now Walton gets it back to Osborne for three, and that was much needed. Luke Osborne drills the three, and the Tomcats respond with their first make from beyond the arc in this game, and it's right back to a 7-point deficit.
Some open looks starting to go down now for both teams.
Ensor thought about it again. This time he passes it up. Woodard inside to Curry. Curry spinning, working, and gets it, plus the foul.
Great patience there from him. He caught it, got walled up, managed to keep his pivot, find it to the baseline, low contact, and one.
8 points for Malik Curry. He's got a chance to make it 9 here at the stripe. Which he does. Rolls around, got it to go. And lead back out to 10 once more.
Just some token pressure here from Belpre, picking up full court, trying to make them take some time off the clock and run their offensive sets a little bit earlier.
Osborne back to Brandenburg in the corner. Brandenburg into Cahoe. Walton way back out. J6 pump fake inside, had it ripped away by Copen. Copen going back the other way. Brandenburg with a challenge, and it doesn't matter. A.J. Copen gets that one to go up and in. He's got 6 points. Now into the corner, Osborne slipped over. Cahoe's shot is no good. Rebound goes to Copen. Back the other way. That one laid up and in by Woodford. And just like that, we talked about disaster scenarios for the Tomcats. They have to take a timeout as the deficit quickly goes from 7 to 14. We'll step aside. It'll be a full minute timeout. We'll take it with them. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Back rolling here. The Tomcats a little shell-shocked after that last run by the Golden Eagles. It turned a 25-32 game out to a 39-25 game, and now it's all of a sudden a 14-point deficit, the largest the Tomcats have faced all night. Here's Osborne, little pump fakes, jump step, and there is a beautiful mid-range jumper that goes down for Luke Osborne, who continues his nice scoring night. He's got 13. Belpre now set their offense back up. Curry drive it inside. That one is poked and fouls committed there by Walton. Second time that specific situation has happened where Walton got a little overzealous on a block attempt on Curry. It'll be I believe a second foul of the game. Yes, a second personal foul on Walton. Also the second team foul of the quarter for the Tomcats. As Curry will now go to the line for a couple free throws. First one up and good. Second free throw is good as well. Kai Curry up into double digits for the Golden Eagles. 41-27, 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Tomcats trying to avoid their 7th straight loss. Played some very tough opponents in that stretch, but they've also let some leads slip in those games. Not the case tonight. They have been trailing for almost the entirety of this game as J6 gets it out to Cahill for a three. Rolls in and out. Rebound picked up by Ensor, who is very much in double-double territory. He's got 6 boards, already in double digits for points. Curry to the hoop. That's no good. Got his own board. No, but the third time of asking. Eventually it was Tabler who got it up and in. Curry gets a couple of rebounds but couldn't get it to go. Tabler able to lap up the pieces. And now J6 will put up the 3. That one's no good. Rebound to Woodard, almost threw it away. Now Copen quickly up the floor. Curry for the 2, that's good.
It's turned into a little bit of a track meet here for Belpre. They're getting out and running. Got some tired legs on the Trimble side. You see that with rebounding as well. They're not finding bodies and boxing out.
This is not what the Tomcats would have envisioned out of the locker room. They were very much in the game in that second quarter. They swung all the way back out. Cahill now gets it back to Osborne, back to J6 at the top of the key. The Tomcats, again, I use that word shell shock. That's kind of what it feels like right now. Osborne puts up a 3. That's no good. Walton gets the rebound. And Walton misses the shot. Rebound goes back out to Copen. Copen across the floor to Walton, I believe, or excuse me, not Walton. Now Walton on the inside was able to play some good defense there to stop Curry getting to the hoop. It was Tabler that was out there on the outside to receive the initial pass. We're going to get a full minute timeout here for Belpre, which means we'll step aside as well. 3:36 to go here in the third quarter. Golden Eagles taking full control here in this third. It is the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
At the heart of our community and cheering along with you, Merchants National Bank has been your local bank for over 145 years. Just like your team on the field, we're committed to hard work, teamwork, and supporting our community. Whether you're saving for your future, buying your first home, or growing your business, Merchants National Bank is here to help you reach your goals. Stop by our branch on Stimson Avenue and talk to Beth, Mark, or Greg. Merchants National Bank, a real community bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jump.
Tomcats have been just pushed back in this third quarter. Again, it was just a 7-point game at halftime. It was a 29-22 deficit for the Tomcats, but they were right in the game. And this third quarter has been a barrage. Brandenburg, long 3, that's good. Maybe that's this little jolt of momentum the Tomcats desperately needed. Brandenburg puts one in from almost the parking lot.
It's got to start on this end, like we keep saying. Got to find a way to get a couple
What
stops.
a spin by Copen, and he will go to the line for 2. Was pulled back there by Brandenburg. Beautiful spin there from A.J. Copen, getting to the line with efficiency again. Copen also in double digits. Belpre's got 3 scores in double digits. First free throw comes up just a touch short. First foul of the game. They actually got that foul on Cahill, not Brandenburg. Second free throw is good. And right back the other way go the Tomcats. Grady J6 now has Tabler on him defensively. Osborne has got Copen on him. Osborne trying to skirt along the baseline, putting it up, no good, can't get the roll, and that just kind of sums up the kind of night it's been for the Tomcats so far.
If you watch that possession, when Osborne had the ball in the wing, you got 4 bodies standing still. You got to get some movement without the basketball. Get that ball zipping around. You're not going to beat somebody one-on-one every time and get back into this game. You got to find some movement without the basketball.
Yeah, they're really struggling at the moment to get those looks. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. And that actually gives us an opportunity to give a quick shout out to our sponsors that help make all of this possible here on Pure Rock 105. The sponsors for the Athens County Game of the Week are Stop and Cop, Integrated Services, Donato's, Wendy's, the Tri-County Career Center, Shawna Stump State Farm, Air Claws Heating and Cooling, Carpet One Floor and more, Steak and Shake, the Holzer Health System, and J&K Contracting. Of course, after the game, we'll award our Tri-County Career Center Player of the Game, which is very much up in the air at the moment.
Belpre has about 3 or 4
I was going to say there are some great,
that award right now.
very much some great candidates from the Golden Eagles who will be in contention for that. Hartford will inbound and he'll get the ball back and they'll get it over to Curry.
Some full
backside
here from the Tomcats.
Nearly stole away, but now this is the backside. Walton, oh wow, he was able to get the poke away there, went flying for the block, but it was a jump stop there from Tabler, but somehow Walton was able to poke that away. So Hartford will inbound now. A quick inbound to Copen for 3, that's no good. Poke back out. Back the other way goes Osborne, coast to coast, couldn't get it. J6, tough rebound, misses it on the inside, and it goes back to Belpre. Rebound picked up there by Tabler, and that, again, just kind of sums up the night for the Tomcats. As Belpre reset their offense, 16-point lead, 46-30 right now. 2:18 to go. Copen jump step, back outside. Inside, nice feed, and there's a simple finish.
Really nice seal there from Enzer. Got his butt out, blocked off the defender, catch, easy layup.
Enzer does a great job there. Brandenberry with another long 3, that's no good. The Tomcats definitely was a point of emphasis in that halftime locker room to shoot more 3s. Problem is they haven't made enough of them. Osborne, beautiful touch there. As he's got 15 now. As the Golden Eagles will go back the other way. It's a 16-point lead still, 38-48. Curry with the floater inside. That's money, 50-32.
That's just a simple ball screen, get downhill, easy floater.
Luke Curry's got 17. .120 to go. High pressure here from Copen on Osborne. J6 set the screen. And look at the corners right here. You're saying there's no movement. They didn't have it. Sharp for the 3. That's good.
Really good job there. Beating the trap, swinging it 1-2, corner 3.
Paul Sharp gets on the board for the first time tonight. Quickly up the floor now for Belpre. They throw it away. Can Copen save it? Yes, he can. Copen gets it back to Tabler. There's the 3 from Hartford. That's money. Big time shot there for the Golden Eagles, and they've just responded to every counterpunch that Trimble's thrown here in this third quarter. Belpre has responded.
That is a great way to put it. Every time it seems like the Tomcats maybe get 2 buckets in a row, Belpre right there with a 3 or an easy bucket to battle right back.
Well, they talk about, Dan Hurley talks about it all the time, that knockout, right? Where it's, and Jeff Bowles talks about this all the time, the knockout run, where it's the 10 points consecutive, and then was it 3 defensive stops in a row?
Yep.
Like, he's all on that, and Belpre's done a great job at stringing a few of those together in this game. Osborne, beautiful spinning finish. Luke Osborne, man, he is having himself a night. 17 points for him as well. Hurry back out to Ensor. Ensor to Tabler, 20 seconds to go. Still a 16-point deficit for the Tomcats, like it has been really this ever since that big run at the start of the quarter for Belpre. Curry. Head fake now, slicing inside. He has the kick out, opts not to take it. Ensor gets it, and now Sharp is able to force the jump ball. It'll stay with Belpre 2 seconds. They'll have the inbound here at the baseline, probably just a quick
look for an STS here, what they call screen the screener.
Yep.
Back door here.
And there's Copen, awkward shot, no good. I think what you wanted there was on. There was a lot of space in the back. Belpre didn't run that play in particular. Copen's three was off, and they have a big lead heading to the fourth quarter. Trimble's going to need a big run here to start the fourth, as we will head to the final frame. 53-37. We'll step aside. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
The Uptown Clinic powered by Holzer is located at 5 North Court Street in Athens. Nurse practitioner Amy Ward and staff provide walk-in urgent care services,
Tri-County
primary care services, and much more. If you're on your way to work, class, or back home and need care,
Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Back here for the fourth quarter. Trimble's got some work to do. 53-37, they trail at the moment. Kate Burba's into the game. He set the screen there for Osborne, who's been red hot in this one. Brandenberry for a three to try and get things going. That's no good. Rebound picked up by Woodford. And then we get a foul in transition there by the Tomcats.
You're probably going to see Trimble start to shoot a lot of threes. The good kick out there from Osborne. You got to start knocking some of them down if they want to chip away at this lead. You got plenty of time. 16 sounds like a lot in the game of basketball. It's a game of runs. You can come back, just got to start making some of those open looks.
That was a 24-point quarter in the third for Belpre. They won that quarter 24-15. So the Tomcats weren't even that bad offensively. 15 points in high school is not a bad quarter, but 24 is a great quarter offensively, and they just pick right back up where they left off. Ensor, easy on the inside for another two. He's up to 15.
Can't say enough good things about him and the way he gets up and down that court. His motor is unlike anything I've seen.
There's a nice floater from Osborne just off to the right. Walton with a tough board, and he draws the foul. So Dirk Walton will go to the line, 7:15 to go. And that's a much-needed offensive rebound for the Tomcats, which has been an area of struggle tonight. They've been out-rebounded by Belpre by a pretty considerable margin.
Points with the clock stopped, another thing that can help you get back into a game.
Walton, the flat arc shot goes in. Rebound. First points of the game for Dirk Walton. Again, Trimble really haven't had a lot of scores in this matchup. Brandenberry's got 5. Sharp's got 3. Walton's got 2 after that second free throw goes down. And then all the rest of the Tomcat points are either number 12 or number 10. Luke Osborne, Brady J6 doing a lot of the heavy lifting for the Tomcats. As Ensor now gets it back, and we get a foul on Brandenberry as he tried to fly in there and secure the steal. Wasn't quite able to do it cleanly. Back all the way out up top to Malik Curry, who's got Sharp on him. Sharp played a little bit, started the game, but didn't play a ton in that first half. He's back in here in the fourth quarter. Ensor passes up the 3 that time. We saw him drill one earlier. Copen slicing inside, no good. Got his own board. And then he's fouled by Osborne. So 3 quick team fouls by the Tomcats. And again, in a game that you are trailing by a significant margin.
Got to find a body. Got to box out.
Going to force Belpre to the line here pretty early, likely in this fourth quarter. Almost a pump fake there from Woodford. Now they get it back into Curry. Curry at the free throw line. Back out to Copen. Copen jump step inside, puts it up, gets the roll. A.J. Copen going to work. He is also now into double digits for the Golden Eagles. Cahill Inside to Walton. Walton to J6. J6 identified the mismatch behind the back. That's beautiful. Grady J6 actually didn't have any points in the second half until that. He's able to make that one count. He's got 14, and the Tomcats still trail by 16. Again, right now it's the offensive issues, and there is a microcosm, I think, really, of what's going wrong for Trimble defensively. Easy bucket for Tabor. What went wrong there?
Just simple communication there. You had two dudes guarding the corner, no one guarding the paint, wide open.
J6 almost got the roll on that three. Rebound comes all the way back out to Sharp. Sharp into the corner for Cahill. Cahill back to Sharp in the corner. Good defense by Woodford. That one was deflected. Woodford with great defense there. Back the other way goes Belpre. Copen. Fake. Slice inside. No good. J6 rebound. J6 up the floor. Gets it to Sharp. He'll pull up from three. No good. Rebound. Ensor, and the Tomcats struggles from beyond the arc continue tonight. They've hit just 2 3-point buckets this entire game. One for Brandenburg, one for Osborne. One in each half. And that's really been the story, or excuse me, they were both in the second half, but that's really been the story, is they've been too inconsistent shooting from beyond the arc.
Belpre showing a little bit of patience here. Running through their offense, not forcing any looks. Know they have the lead.
There's an Ensor, beautiful spinning shot. Walton put his hands up there like, what am I supposed to do?
You could make an argument that was an and one there as well.
You definitely could. There was contact. As, again, just another phenomenal play there, and I think Malachi Ensor's had a phenomenal game on both ends of the floor.
If I was voting, I think he might win the award of player of the game.
He's right up there, doing a great job. And Belpre, really, it's been a great team effort for this Eagles squad. Tried to draw the charge there, and he did not. It's going to be an and one. Osborne soaring to the cup, kind of a late foul call. But they do get the foul on Ensor, so Osborne has a chance for a bonus point here at the stripe.
Osborne's played hard all night.
He has.
He's been the X factor for them tonight. When they need a bucket, they've been going to him. He's been finishing well around the rim.
Coach Leisure can't believe it for Belpre over there on the sideline.
I don't think he's upset about the call. I think he's upset with how long it took them to blow the whistle.
I think you're exactly right. Rebound, or the free throw, I should say, no good. It was rebounded by Tabler. Back in the game now, this is Gibbs. Gibbs to Ensor. Ensor's got a big size advantage here over Brandenburg. Instead, he feeds it beautifully inside. And that is going to force a Tomcat timeout. Or, excuse me, it was a Belpre timeout, but the Tomcats were the ones that needed the break, because right now, Belpre is running all over them. It's a 20-point lead for the Golden Eagles with just 4:09 to play. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 105.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Gonna need something special if they want to pull this one out of the fire. 63-43. Right now the deficit, as Belpre has done a phenomenal job. They've got 3 scores at double digit. Copen, Curry, and Ensor. Plenty of other great scoring as well. There's another tough board from Curry. That's his 5th of the night. Gibbs gets it back to Curry. Got him down for. Now we get Osborne there on the slight bit of contact. 3:42, that's the last foul that Trimble had to give. So Belpre shooting free throws the rest of the way from here on out, not for this one. Again, it's just been, and I was saying this right before we went to break, just a really good team effort tonight from Belpre. Great effort on both ends of the floor. And right now they are in firm control. As Curry now with the handles inside. Now Copen for three in the corner. There it is. He's had his struggle shooting from the floor tonight. A.J. Copen finally gets a three to go for the Golden Eagles. As they lead it by 23 now. We're going to get a timeout for the Tomcats.
That bench is fired up, Ethan. That defensive intensity just brings out the best in people.
It absolutely does, as it'll be a full minute timeout, which means we will step aside as well. 3:17 to go in this one. Belpre in control. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week on Pure Rock 104.
Need reliable heating and cooling? Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma of dishes made with true Cajun heart. It's perfect for group gatherings, family dinners, or a flavorful takeout night. Don't taste what everyone's talking about. The Cajun Island at the Bridge. Delicious Cajun cuisine, generous portions, and friendly service right here in Southeast Ohio.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go or there's just
3:12 to go, back underway here at Will White Gymnasium. Osborne with a three, no good short, rebound Gibbs. Gibbs lost it for a second, and it is out of bounds off of the Tomcats. What are some things you think Trimble can do, maybe not necessarily to come back in this game tonight, but over their next couple games, you think, to try and, stack some wins towards the end of their season?
I just think we keep talking about that movement without the basketball. Right now, it's a two-man show. You got to get some other people involved, and it's on them to get involved. They have to want to be involved and want to move without the basketball and find themselves open looks, just like that right there.
Beautiful feed inside and one. A.J. Copen going to work there on the inside. And Belpre in dominant control at the moment. It is now a 25-point lead. Again, this was just a 7-point game at halftime. It got down to as little as 5, and then it was just a Belpre explosion in the second half. Again, Trimble have already, they've scored just about as many points as they scored in the first half, but Belpre have already gone well over. In fact, they've doubled what they scored in the first half, nearly. Passed off there by Osborne, poked away by Curry. Nice steal on the inside. Copen all the way up the floor. Beautiful feed, and Walton commits the foul, I should say, on a streaking Tabler.
I think Trimble should be looking at the way that Belpre is getting up and down the floor and saying we have to do some of that ourselves, because it's going to lead to fouls or it's going to lead to easy buckets. Yes, you may get into some track meets where it gets high scoring, you're unable to get stops, but they just haven't been able to score with Belpre tonight. Yeah, they've struggled to stick with it, I think, a little bit. They've struggled to stay consistent, and it's kind of a thing that's happened. So, and what I mean by that is this is not the first time the Trimbles found themselves in this kind of situation. As we get another substitution, Tabler checks out of the game for the Tomcats, for the Golden Eagles. And coming back into the game is Terrell. And now I think we're going to get another steal as Copen back up the floor. He gets it to Curry. Curry slices it inside. Nice block there by Sharp. Copen's able to pick up the pieces and put it right back up and in. A.J. Copen. I keep thinking about his older brother. A.J. Copen's now up to
14 points as Belpre's going to empty the bench here in a second. There's a long three from Cahoe, no good off the bank. Now Gibbs back up the floor. This is Curry, jump step, and he's fouled. It's going to be a third foul, I believe, on Osborne.
If you would have told me this would be the score after what it was going into halftime, especially a little bit of the momentum that Trimble had going into halftime, I would have thought you were a little crazy. This is something to watch.
So the Greathouse was listed as starting, but now he's going to come into the game. We didn't see him before this. So Carter Greathouse is awaiting entry here as the first free throw from Curry is no good. We get Bininger is going to check into the game. It's going to be Blake Bininger coming in. And we are going to get one more in a second. I believe it's going to be Williams. Yeah, I think Andrew Williams is we're going to get a 5-set, or no, it's just substitution. I thought they got a foul there. They did not. So the bench pretty much emptied. All of the big stars for Belpre now on the bench. Curry on the bench, Copen on the bench. They're all happy, dapping each other up. Great performances from all those guys, really. Again, that team effort tonight for Belpre, I think a lot to be positive about for Coach Leisure and that squad.
And what you love to see is, yes, they all got subbed out, but how engaged they still are in the game, and these guys that are in now, and wanting to see them have some success in the last minute and a half.
So we get a foul on Belpre. They're going to get that on Bininger. No, excuse me, I think they're going to get a foul on Trimble there on the rebound attempt. So I think there now some pretty vocal support from the fans and means for somebody else to check into the game.
I'm not sure who else they have to put in.
They got those two real young looking kids there at the end, all the way down at the end of the bench. As we're going to get, of course, now with Trimble over the bonus, going to get free throws. It'll be Greathouse to take it. First one gets the fortuitous roll.
Kind of died on the rim there.
Yeah.
Hit that back rim and just died and fell right in.
And it did. 129, and Cahoe checks out for the Tomcats. They've also emptied a lot of their bench. Bradley Cahoe now checks into the game. Second free throw, no good. Rebound picked up by Hunter Bykovsky. Sharp now bringing it up the floor for the Tomcats, who get it into Burba, and we're going to get a foul. I think we're going to get this one on Walton. 1:19 to go as Sharp now checks out, and Trimble has done as Belpre did. Colby Fouts, the freshman, into the game now, as is number 24, Sam Everett. Here's Bykovsky. Back to Burba. Burba to Bykovsky. There's another one for Cahoe with the floater. That's no good. Rebound secured by Bykovsky. Burba with a floater. That's good. Nice shot and finish there from Cade Burba. Under a minute to go, and Belpre's going to pick up another win. They're going to go over 500 on the season, and they're going to pick up a 5th win in the conference. It's going to move them to 5-3 overall, as there's a steal by Burba. Does it no good on the shot. The shot was ripped away. The rebound, I should say, was ripped away by Everett. All the way back out. This is Cahoe for 3. That's no good short. Rebound Gibbs. And now we get a... I'm not sure what happened there. Did he call a foul?
Little Bill Rathry nickel dimer there with 26 seconds left.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this one will move to Belpre to 9-8, 5-3 in the TVC-Hocking. For the Tomcats, it drops them to 5-15. And again, just that hasn't really been what they've looked for this season. 1-8 in the conference. They've only got one conference game, or I think 3 conference games remaining, I should say. So a couple more games to shake that out. And again, as we look at the conference standings here, Southern heads and shoulders above the rest right now with that 12-2, 7-0 record. That Southern game that we saw here a couple weeks ago was kind of the blueprint for Trimble to win some games. They were right with the best team in the conference for a long portion of that game. They kind of ran out of steam late a little bit, but they were right in that game. And obviously tonight, more hasn't really been the case. Waterford in second at 5-3. Belpre will join them at 5-3. Eastern's in fourth at 4-4. Federal Hocking is in fifth at 2-6. And then Trimble will be down there with the 1-8 record. Last shot is put up, no good. And Belpre gets a big time win. 75-43. Or excuse me, 77-45. The final score here in Gloucester. We'll step aside. We will get you the last few thoughts. We'll also award the Tri-County Career Center Player of the Game when we come back. You're listening to the Athens County Game of the Week.
Whether you're on the go or there's just not enough time in your day, Holzer is making care more convenient for you. Don't feel like leaving the house for healthcare? Don't. Holzer Virtual Care for when and where you need it. Think Holzer first.
Need a contractor you can count on? One call, we do it all. At J&K Contracting in Albany, Ohio, we bring 30 years of experience to every job. Licensed and insured, we handle it all. Complete home builds, room additions, deck designs, concrete work, roofing, window siding, and excavating services. Call J&K Contracting today at 740-698-3521 and let's get to work.
At the heart of our community and cheering along with you, Merchants National Bank has been your local bank for over 145 years. Just like your team on the field, we're committed to hard work, teamwork, and supporting our community. Whether you're saving for your future, buying your first home, or growing your business, Merchants National Bank is here to help you reach your goals.
Answer your
Stop
call
by
and
provide top-notch customer service on Stimson Avenue and talk to Beth, Mark, or Greg. Merchants National Bank, a real community bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Looking for insurance tailored to you and your family? Shauna Stump State Farm in Athens offers auto, home, life, business, and more, all personalized to your needs. Call 740-593-6882 or visit 328 West Union Street for a free quote. Shauna Stump, protection you can count on.
Tri-County Career Center helps students build real skills for real careers. For adults, career development and certification programs can help you reskill, upskill, or start something new fast. High school juniors and seniors can jumpstart their futures with hands-on training in healthcare, construction, media, and more. And of course, there's always fun to be had too. Visit tricounty.cc today.
Need reliable heating and cooling? Airclass Heating and Cooling has you covered. From furnaces to AC generators to fireplaces and indoor air quality, we keep your home comfortable all year. Call 740-448-7278 or visit us at 24 State Street. Airclass, comfort you can count on.
Got a hankering for some food with authentic flavor? Your destination is Cajun Island at the Bridge in Carbon Hill, the new home of the award-winning blackened chicken with bow tie pasta. From the moment you walk in, you're welcomed by a relaxed, friendly atmosphere and a mouth-watering aroma of dishes made with true Cajun heart. It's perfect for group gatherings, family dinners, or a flavorful takeout night. Don't taste what everyone's talking about. The Cajun Island at the Bridge. Delicious Cajun cuisine, generous portions, and friendly service right here in Southeast Ohio.
At Carpet One Floor and More in Athens, we bring your flooring vision to life. From carpet to hardwood to vinyl, our experts are here to help you find the perfect fit. Visit 7 Pomeroy Road or call 740-331-4309 for your free estimate. Carpet One, quality you can stand on.
Whether you're on the go.
Wrapping things up here from Gloucester, it was a dominant victory for the Belpre Golden Eagles, 77-45. They come alive offensively in the second half. How about 48 second half points? And they just, again, this was a very, again, if you're just joining us and you missed this game and you heard the score, you think, oh, wow, this was a breeze. It was not. It was very much a close game in the first half. Trimble took an early punch from Belpre, bounced back very well in the second quarter, won the second quarter by 4 points, and you're thinking, okay, this is set up to be a great second half, a great back-and-forth battle, and then Belpre just came out and started swinging, and Trimble just had no answer.
Like you said, a tale of two halves. That first half was a little bit slower pace, a little more Trimble pace. They were able to get some good looks. Stay alive, kind of stay at that arm's distance or right within reach. Then at the start of that third quarter, you saw a couple turnovers. Belpre was able to get out and run. All of a sudden it was 14, and they never looked back after that.
Yeah, no, they got on that big run, like you said, right at the start of the third, and that kind of just was it ended up being the death blow. It was just that last kind of run, and really Trimble never really looked like they were going to be able to get back into the game after that. I think we'll give the Tri-County Career Center player of the game to Malachi Ensor from Belpre. I mean, there were a couple of Belpre players who were very much worthy contenders for this. Malik Curry very much was in contention. A.J. Copen had a great game. Really, that whole starting five would have been in contention. But I think Ensor, like you mentioned, the work rate both ways of the floor, had a couple blocks, had a couple assists. I had him down for 18 points as well as 7 rebounds. So, again, I think he is a very worthy winner of the Tri-County Career Center player of the game. But that'll wrap things up here from Gloucester. Thanks so much for tuning in to our broadcast. Tomorrow night, we will have another matchup. It won't be me on the call. It'll be Daniel Barnard back, and it will be Noah Lovely who is on the call for that one, and it will be out at Alexander. That's going to be the Buckeyes and the Buckeyes and the Spartans. That'll be, again, tomorrow night. Good matchup there on the girls' side as well, as Alexander looks to keep some momentum going. The Buckeyes look to try and get back into the win column. But that'll once again do it for us here at Total Media and on Pure Rock 105. For Jake Skurlock, I've been Ethan Sargent saying so long from Gloucester. We will see you tomorrow night for Nelsonville, York at Alexander here on Pure Rock 105.
Integrated Services is constantly seeking partnerships.
How can I have a meaningful relationship with primary care providers so that we can take care of our shared community of people that need support?
We've grown exponentially, and I really see the next 5 to 10 years being a similar story.
The opportunities are endless.
Roving reporter here. Excuse me, ma'am. I'll give you $14,934,386.83 if you can tell me the best place in town to get pops, chips, candy, sports drinks, and a lot more.
Stop and Cop?
That's right! Stop and Cop drive-through carryout is the best place to get party stuff. Munchies, all kinds of pops and sodas.
Excuse me?
Candies galore, chips, sports drinks.
Excuse me?
Yes, what is it?
What about my money?
What money?
Something $1 million.
Can't remember how much, huh? Stop and Cop drive-through carryout, 362 Richland Avenue, Athens, proud supporter of high school sports.
Since 1963, Donato's was built on 3 fundamentals: creating a superior product, hiring great people, and adhering to strong principles that promote goodwill in the community.